And we're live on the SideQuest, your weekly conversation about video games. We are stuck in quarantine for the most part, except for the essential worker up at the top right over there. You are what we call an essential. Are you an essential worker too, JJ?
Yes, I am.
Oh my gosh, I am not. Wow. Maybe it's just Sam and I that are not. We're not essential. Is that like calling somebody deplorable now? Is this essential or non-essential? I'm not essential. I'm Dolly Domofsky is what I am. Joining me, the person below me. That was always my favorite thread in like forums. The person below you is the one, the only JJ Holder.
Yay! I'm back.
In the person to my physical left, I guess, but to the right on the screen. The one, the only Aaron Scratty Bones Twitch affiliate, black and gold fist. Wait, this way. Fist bump. There you go, Kelly. That was cool. That was not cool. I'm sorry.
No.
Why did I say
no,
that?
we just broke the rule of quarantine.
He's broke the rule we touched. And below him, the one who does not show his face for anybody, Senor Darth Sam.
Buy a webcam.
Yes, hello. I'm not going to buy a webcam. I own too many things that have dumb cameras attached to them.
Plug one of those in.
Well, it would be like a 2-hour process to get it set up, and I just like being a little angry mole in the corner anyway. So.
That's it's just normally what you are. Exactly. It works out perfect.
All right.
Go ahead.
I got to fire off hot.
All right, good. Let's do it.
Do any of you guys follow Magic the Gathering?
A little bit. I follow Ryan Gann, who follows Magic the Gathering.
Exactly.
So I'm at work today, and simultaneously my coworker and then John Carson on Twitter, almost at the same time, both bring up the fact that apparently Magic the Gathering's next card set is just fucking Godzilla.
Yes, I heard about that.
Man.
It's just a bunch of Godzillas. Like there's like Baby Godzilla and like Godzilla King of Monsters and Biospace Godzilla and shit like that.
We're gonna have to ask Gann what he feels about this. Somebody tweet at him and find out. Actually, I should probably tweet at us to let people know that we are streaming live.
I'll do it right now. I'll tweet again. Nothing's gonna stop me.
Nothing's gonna stop me. Oh goodness.
Hello, my lord. What do you think of Magic the Gathering?
Oh, that is a game. Yeah, well, that's only if you're Jeff Grubb. Well, hey, how you guys doing?
Oh, good as somebody can be under the circumstances.
Yeah, right. Oh my gosh, tell me about it. I have a little bit of just a slight story. I'm obviously I'm quarantined. I haven't really left. I think I've left the house for groceries last Friday, so a week from tomorrow, and then on Tuesdays I go and get us pizza. And that I do and that's it. That's the only time I leave the house. Otherwise, I'm just driving to go to a Pokestop and wait in my car and spin a Pokestop and go back home. But I decided to finally, I'm cooped up at the house here and working on less pay. My pay was cut 20%. My wife's pay was everybody's pay. Everybody pay on the planet was cut. Would be to finally get a ring light for or get some type of lighting for my podcasting. So I found a ring light. I mean, I just did a quick search for like cheap lighting. I just needed something cheap because this office has just a regular old lighting.
Ring light or a hue light?
No, a ring light. I'm not using it right now because it just showed up like 2-3 hours ago, which means it's got to stay in quarantine for like a month.
There's a massive decon process.
There is. So I've got the guy came and dropped off the box. It's actually sitting on my doorstep right now. I sprayed it with disinfectant and then waited a little bit. Then like an hour or 2 hours later, I went back out and sprayed it again just to be safe. And I'm probably going to kick it inside the house later on today. I know it's neurotic, but whatever. It was pretty funny that what's that?
Like, would you like to hear my complimentary story for something I ordered from on Amazon?
Give me 1 second, because I mean, this is what I ordered this from Amazon. The lady, sorry, it was not a guy's lady, drops it off, and I go, "Hey, thanks for dropping it off. Stay safe." And she turned to me and she looked at me and she goes, "Stay safer." And I'm like, "Oh shit! What does that mean?" Instantly, like I went from like normal haha to like, "What the fuck is going on, guys?" And that's my story. Stay safer.
I had a similar story where before the virus, I ordered something on
Before the
Amazon,
virus.
and then like 3 weeks later or something like that, I realized I remembered I had ordered something, and I just had never checked. And it hadn't even shipped yet. And I'm like, well, that's not good. Let me hit that tracker number. Oh, it's coming straight out of fucking next door to Wuhan, China. Okay. So all of this virus stuff blew up, and then my package arrived last week, and I completely wasn't even thinking about it. I just cracked that bad boy out and tried it on. It's like, well,
it's that episode of The Simpsons with.
Yep. Didn't even think about it. I was just like, oh yeah.
Just throw that bad boy on. Just
Shenzhen, China. I better just try this on, make sure it fits. Let me rub it all over my. Let me rub it all over my face and body.
Yeah. And then you just stroked your face with your hands.
Oh, totally.
Immediately.
Yep.
Good times.
That's a very Aaron thing to do.
I've been appalled by my own inability to not touch my face 1,000 times a day.
I totally touch my face nonstop. I don't.
Stroking the beard is it's second nature. I can't help it.
I'll be at work, like I'll be at my day job, like doing an order on my laptop for the store or something like that, and realize that I've been sitting there doing this in my eyes while I'm thinking for 20 minutes.
Now I'm lucky that I'm at my house and I'm not. Everything is basically clean at my house, so I've wiped everything down. I can touch my face. I'm okay, guys. And I have very itchy noses. Noses. I don't have plural because I have like these giant nose hairs that I haven't clipped, and so it makes my nose itchy. So if you see me doing itchy and scratchy, you'll know why.
Itchy.
Itchy.
I like those glasses, Aaron. Those are nice.
Thank you. They're one size too small for me, but I can't get anything else.
I can tell. They almost, because your hat's crooked, the glasses look crooked, which I think is fantastic.
No, the glasses are crooked. This is me sitting straight up. I broke my nose in a fight when I was like 15 or 16. So any pair of glasses sits awkward on my face. It's a good time.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna talk about games today, guys. How's that? That sound pretty good?
I guess.
Yeah.
If we have to.
I guess. Do we want to talk about
what has come out?
Never. Nothing good ever comes out. Nothing good. Nothing good's coming out because we'll get into that. What have you guys been playing? Let's go to JJ. What have you been playing, JJ?
Well, obviously Animal Crossing.
Obviously. Well, let's all touch on that one first, and then
I'm sure we're gonna circle back around. Doom Eternal. A lot of Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal. Okay. All right.
I'm really feeling that game.
I can't wait. I don't know if we talked about it last week or I'm touching my face nonstop. Sorry, folks. But somebody said it was like an awesome palate cleanser to go from like Doom Eternal in the morning and then like Animal Crossing
at night. Yeah.
At night, it's just like perfect because let your aggression out with Doom. You just shoot shit, and then afterwards you've done all that, and you're like, okay, now I can actually just chill. I can just relax and just fucking find some eggs. Shoot down some eggs from balloons, dig some up.
I didn't know what I was expecting from Doom Eternal, but I wasn't expecting it to be a platformer. It's asking you to play Doom in a way that I didn't expect them to ask me to play Doom, with just a lot of chaining combos and platforming and very hyper specific, like aim for the glowing red spots kind of stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, but also I've been playing Good Job.
Yes, tell me about Good Job now. That's the one I want to hear about. So that came out a little while ago. That came out last week, right? Nintendo had their direct.
Same day as that mini direct. And it's $20, and it's not big, but it's a fun physics puzzle game. I thought when they said like you're the kid of a CEO, I just thought it was gonna be like, oh, you're the burned out, messed up kid that just no, you're actually just the child of the CEO that he sends off into the workspace. But the way it's presented as just trying to do these mundane tasks, but as a child, like how a child would think they need to be done.
Oh, just interesting.
She's like, hey, bring him the projector. So you're like dragging the projector all the way across. Like one of the missions I did completely wrong because I didn't know what the mechanic was there. But it was, you got to get everyone into this like conference room. and
Okay.
most of them are sitting in chairs. So you just kind of push them through, and you got to figure out the way you need to open doors and stuff. And one guy, he was like not in a chair, and I didn't know how to get him to that thing because you can't grab him. You can grab almost everything, but like people. So I just sort of like used the geometry and just sort of slowly pushed him into the room. Later in the next level, I found out, you can just take a chair to them and have them sit in the chair.
Oh, there you go.
Like,
you said you could take a chair to them, and I was like thinking, Brett the
Professional
Hitman Hart,
wrestling?
professional wrestling level.
I'm gonna put his ankle and fold the chair.
Leg lock.
Yeah. No, and the physics lets you just kind of destroy everything. Like, you can take these power cords and like attach them to other sockets, so you've created a slingshot. And if you find heavy stuff, you can just sort of use it as a slingshot to break down walls and glass and everything. And it's like you can really just kind of go at it how you think you need to. And like it changes mechanics up too. Like now you have to sort these things. So here's a like crane to like move containers and stuff around. It seems like they thought out a lot of interesting puzzles. Like it's not just like the same generic variation of a fetch quest over and over again. They try to change some things up on you. So
some folks are calling it like the new what do they call it? The new Untitled Goose Game, and that it's just this weird physics puzzle.
Thing. That's fair. It's designed completely to be funny.
Okay.
And be a puzzle game at the same time. And it's just like the content, like the game itself isn't funny. It's just the way you're interacting with this world can be super hilarious. Because nobody else in the game world seems to give a shit about what's going on. You cause as much chaos as you want, and that's it.
That's always a positive to me.
Yeah,
it's always a positive. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, cool, good job, and it looks cool. It looks really nice design, art style in it too.
Yeah, highly recommended.
Cool. All right. You playing on Switch?
Oh, yeah. Is it on anything else? I think
it's a Nintendo game. Too, or no? Oh, you're right. Never mind. It's Nintendo. Yeah. It's not a... Oh, it's good. Aaron, what have you been not playing?
So, funny you should say that. I have been not playing Last Oasis. And I'm going to break tradition here and just very quickly bust out one of my news stories.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, boy.
So Last Oasis, I talked about it last week based on like the couple of hours I managed to play before the show. And for the next like 2 or 3 days or something like that, I was unable to play it. Couldn't connect to the servers. I checked online. It seemed like some people were able to connect, but for the most part, most players couldn't connect. They were just having serious like server issues. Followed up by them announcing that they were going to take their servers entirely down for 7 days, starting on the 30th of March. So it'll be like the 6th of April will be 7 days or something like that. Because there was apparently, despite all their stress testing, there was apparently something going on in their server architecture that couldn't handle the amounts of people they got.
Oh my goodness.
And so they basically said, regardless of how many hours you have in this game, because it's been, early access purchasable for a while. I guess maybe you could get it off Kickstarter. There were people with hundreds and hundreds of hours in the game. They said, regardless of how many hours, hundreds of hours in the game you have, we're offering full refunds.
Wow.
To anybody who wants them.
Cool. Yeah.
And because they did that, it spawned like this whole not refunding movement.
Oh wow, really?
From people just like
not refunding.
Yeah, so that happened. So that game's still down, and I want to play it a lot.
I'm sad. Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been following the updates on their Discord channel. For the first couple of days, it seemed like they had no fucking idea what the problem was. And then, like yesterday, they said, we found the problem. We've nailed it down. We're going to have it fixed within the 7-day period. So we'll see what happens on, I guess, the 6th.
All right.
Hopefully it gets back up, I guess, right?
I guess, hopefully. Other than that, I haven't really been playing anything. I've been looking. I'm in that phase right now where like I wanted to play this game, and now I can't play this game, so I can't really I can't get myself interested in anything else. Like I'm looking at a game that I've been looking at on and off for like 4 months called Littlewood.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of it.
It's another early access game, and I think it'd be right up my alley, and I just can't pull the trigger on it because I look at it and I go, I mean, yeah, but
you're literally your gaming life right now is literally what everybody's doing with quarantine, which is like, I can't wait to have. I just want to like sit at home and do nothing. So everyone was like, okay. Everybody's mayor or governor or the president was like, okay, sit at home and do nothing. I don't want to fucking sit at home and do nothing. I don't want to play that game. I know I can't play that game. I said I didn't want to, but I do. Yeah, so
some guy in Halifax here today got fined $1,000 because he was waiting for the bus and he wasn't adhering to social distancing guidelines.
They just announced, like 10 minutes before this podcast started, they announced the social distancing law here in Michigan, which is basically you can get $1,000 fine.
Yeah,
if you're not doing it. So.
We have two here. One is going to specific places that have been essentially outlawed, like public parks and shit like that, which is like a $695.50 fine or something like that.
Wow.
And the other one is the social distancing law, which means $1,000 fine if you're within 6 feet of another person. I guess.
Yep.
I have no idea. Yeah. I don't go out, so.
Well, I'm noticing the like they're still building houses in my neighborhood. We got an email from the builder on Tuesday that said the builders are essential workers, and so they were off for a week, and then all of a sudden on like Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday, yesterday, they just start pouring in, and now we've had builders like nonstop. And they didn't even change anything. Like there's nothing about social distancing. They're literally out there. We saw like I probably counted like 35 builders in just 2 houses fixing stuff. Like, okay. Yeah, that worked out real well over here when we all die because of these dudes. So you're not playing anything. Okay. Sam, what are you playing anything? Are you playing anything, Sam?
I'd love to say I'm playing anything but Animal Crossing. But Animal Crossing has absorbed
Tell me about eggs. Tell me about nips.
Well, before we do that, I have been playing something that's not Animal Crossing.
Give me them nips.
Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. Let me talk. No, I'm just kidding. No, I've been playing a game on Switch. I got a code actually today. For a game that I played at it's PAX East in 2019. It actually won one of our Best of Show awards. Treachery and Beatdown City. Yeah. Which have you had a chance to play that, JJ, on the at shows or anything? Or
yeah, just a little bit, not much. But
it's what I like about back then when I tried it at PAX East. They already had a lot of stuff open. A lot of the content was open up. So it's basically the kind of game it is. It's this 8-bit style game that's part beat 'em up, like a Double Dragon or Streets of Rage type of thing, and part turn-based role playing game. And you go around an overworld. You literally are doing like Super Mario 3 style, stop from one place to the next, and the next. And instead of full levels, you basically just get a screen with a bunch of enemies on it. And you can go from enemy to enemy, and you can engage different enemies, attack them. But you can do like a quick attack, which only takes out like 2-3 HP off of an enemy. And let's say the enemies have like 75, 76 HP or something, some of the earlier ones. Or you can actually engage them in a full turn-based one-on-one battle. And it's turn-based in that it's combo based, really. So you get a certain amount of, I forget their function points or attack points or something. I'm hearing somebody with some strange noises there. Anyways, so you get these attack points that slowly recharge over time, and you also get basically number of attacks that you can get up to 3 numbers early on. You can get up to 3 attacks.
I think it might be you, Dally.
Is it me? Let me try pausing real quick. I'm muted. Hey, JJ, try muting real quick. Let's see if that works.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it was JJ.
Oh, Dally, now you're muted, bud.
Oh, shit. I should have unmuted myself. I told you guys my bank account number. So it starts with 2. No. And so anyways, you go around, you do these sort of one-on-one battles, and you set up these combos. So you have up to 3 moves early on that you can pull off, but you have to have enough attack points to pull off those moves. So you can do like quick attacks, which are only like 2 or 3 HP off of an enemy. Wow, that sounds really good. Or you can do you can do kind of the more powerful attacks. And so you can do a combination of those as well. And so you do these sort of mini one-on-one battles, and then after you've done your combo, you got to run away as quick as possible, otherwise the enemy will attack you and things like that. And then there's this bonkers story with really bizarre conversations. Like, it sort of unfolds like a what do they call those visual novels that they have in Japan and stuff that are really popular, but with really bizarre stories. So it's kind of terrifying at some points at how purposefully bad they make these. It's very 80s, I should say. I don't want to say bad, but it's very 80s, which you can like, you can don't like. I mean, it's really up to you. But the whole setting is like 1980s New York-ish style. And the president at the time is named Blake Orama, so Barack Obama. When they started building the game, Barack Obama was still the president. So Blake
Still
Orama,
my president.
Still my president, hashtag. And so he gets kidnapped by ninja terrorists, and I think it's called the Ninja Group of Terror or something. And your goal is to unravel this mystery and go through different overworlds and tech. I've only got a couple hours into it. Just from the code, I just got a code earlier today. I'm kind of digging it. I mean, it's like silly. It's a little repetitive because you're kind of doing the same thing over and over again with these battles, but there are points where you can. I'm noticing some things where you can start to kind of break away and do some more things rather than just the same battle with the same type of dude. I'm kind of liking it.
I don't know. Parodying bad dudes in 2020 sort of seems like low-hanging fruit. I guess.
So I really liked it at PAX East. I haven't gotten to that level at PAX East yet, so I'm curious to get there here. But I'm liking what I've played so far in these couple hours. I will say one thing though. I got far enough along in the game in like the whole kind of tutorial section, where the last part of the tutorial section is a fight with I don't know, one of these little grunt characters. Yeah. And so I'm like 15, 20 minute, half hour in, whatever, to this fight. And I get to this fight. I beat the guy, and he lands, and the game glitches out. And I had to start that whole section all over again. And it was because I don't think the game anticipated me beating him with a quick punch as opposed to going in. Because it's like telling you, okay, the way you want to beat him is you got to do these combos and hit him with a finisher. I'm like, yeah, what if I just do the combos and then I just do a quick punch to kill him? And I did the quick punch, and it wasn't ready for that, and the game glitched out, and I had to start all over, restart the game. So I already broke the game. But Treachery, Beatdown City.
That title, I don't know why. I get it confused with, was it Shakedown Hawaii?
Yeah, Shakedown Hawaii, Hotline Miami.
The Retro City Rampage sequel or whatever that was. Yeah, the names are similar enough in my brain space that. Which one? Oh, wait, no, that's the turn-based one.
That's the turn.
That's the 16-bit one. That's right. Okay.
You're muted, Dad.
You're muted again.
What the fuck did I do? It's like auto-muting me now. It's also in your brain space. Hideously animal, whatever. Rabbits. Big, giant rabbits. People that are essentially people wearing rabbit outfits.
Yes.
Who wants to talk about Zipper T Bunny?
Nobody. Not a soul wants to talk about Zipper T Bunny.
Not a soul.
But I want to hear about eggs, and I want to hear about nips.
So, too many eggs. I'm swimming in eggs in this game now.
Have you got all 6 types? Of course, it's like one of the easiest.
You can't help. You can't help but get all 6 types. You're just trying to go.
Yeah, exactly. You move. You do the regular stuff. You're getting all 6 types of eggs.
Why does this rabbit get such free access to my island?
I saw somebody posted the meme. Somebody posted their conversation with the rabbit that was essentially you could put your own text in some spots. It says hippity hoppity, get off my property, and I thought that's actually pretty fun. People hate him. Like, he went from being like this kind of lovable weird rabbit guy to like the anti Tom Nook, where Tom Nook used to be hated, and now people are like Tom Nook's kind of cool. He's like this weird underground hero, the KK slider. But no, people hate Zipper T.
He's too aggressive. I think that's the
He's
problem.
too aggressive.
And you
And he
have a
starts
lot
hopping when he sees you.
Yeah, and I do like the second you're out of his line, he gives a, oh, thank God.
Oh, these fucking humans are finally gone.
I just want this motherfucker to stop littering all over my property. Get this shit out of here.
Somebody pointed it out earlier. In the game, you can get a human skeleton.
Yes.
But it is not to scale to what you are in the game. So what is this skeleton?
Yeah, it's like a skinnier. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like a normal human-sized skeleton.
So one of the things I saw people do, and I didn't do this, but I've been seeing people do pranks on other folks, and there's the stamp that you can make, like little graphic stamps and stuff, and tiles and things like that. And people are making tiles that look like the hole, like the dig hole shape, and they're dropping them on like the island for people to try to figure out how to. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Why can't I dig this hole? And there's like, so you're gonna miss the freaking if there's a hole and you drop like 20 of these on the island, people are gonna be losing their minds. That was a good one yesterday. Yeah, I gotta say. So what have you been doing on your island? How many people you got living on there, JJ?
I think I had 6 at this point.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah,
what was that? You got a fly in your room?
Yeah.
Mr. Miyagi's over there. It's like, oh, I got it. I'll catch it with the chopstick.
Come from a beer.
Yeah. So you got 6 animals. I still only have 3, but I've been taking it really slow.
Yeah, I got the 3 that you have to build shit for, which that was a dumb task. I didn't like that.
I didn't like that task.
But you get to take all the furniture back and sell it. So
that's what I did too.
Yeah, so that's good.
Here's all the furniture. Then you're like, but all the shit outside, I'm selling that shit.
It's mine again.
I actually rebuilt my my pocket campsite.
Nice.
So I cordoned off an area with posts, and then I had bought all the stuff. You link up the game on your phone with with your My Nintendo account, and all that stuff becomes available in Animal Crossing. And so I built up the pocket camp. Like I bought everything there, set it up, and it cool. All right, I got my little campground there. But I'm seeing some people do some really freaking amazing houses this time around.
I don't have the time.
I don't have the time.
Or the patience. I'll get frustrated. I will keep misplacing the same tile 2 or 3 times and say, well, fuck this then.
Somebody terraformed their island into the Link to the Past island.
I saw that.
And I'm like,
absolutely not.
First of all, how do you have time? Second of all, what are you going to do with it? Nothing. It's going to go to your freaking grave. Your gravestone is going to have the word once created Link to the Past and Animal Crossing. Never got a date.
Yeah.
Pick the last for dodgeball.
The concept of that is not fun to me. I just kind of like existing on the island and just theming rooms every once in a while in my house, and then just hanging out. This is the first time where I've really gotten into the idea of like trying to make it look like a little town, like put a fountain in a park in front of the residential services and like putting stuff around, making paths everywhere and stuff. This is the first time I've really felt the need to do that, because
I'm trying to figure out like where do I put the residential area? Oh, I'm sorry, I have 6 people. Yeah, I have 6 people. I have the okay. I'm trying to figure out how to make like an actual residential like section. So I put those 3 houses I had to build all in one area, but then those other houses are just kind of all over the place. So I'm gonna boot people out and then kind of build up around those areas. Then I have some shitty. I have a shitty dog, just a regular looking golden retriever, and then I have the purple sheep, which is like, okay, whatever. I'll get rid of her too, and then I'll actually rebuild that area.
I beg and plead that I don't get the clown sheep. I do not.
Oh god, that is terrifying. That clown
Absolutely
sheep.
Not.
Sam, how's your town going, Sam?
Good. I'm apparently a bit further along than you guys. I have 8 residents. We're about to talk city planning. Today I technically finished what is the, I guess you can say, narrative arc of the game. So I have unlocked the terraforming.
Nice.
So that's been my entire day. I had to do some stuff for work. But other than that, it has been like redesigning my entire island.
I thought you were like, I had to do some stuff, but I did it with the bunny I'm not proud of. So it's, I thought I was done with everything, because you get to the point where you talk to Tom Nook and you ask him, what should I do now? And he says, nope, I've taught you everything I know. Good luck, have fun. And I'm like, oh, that's it? That's the game? Fuck, man. What am I gonna do now? Just build shit. No, it goes beyond that. Did you time travel at all?
No, I didn't.
Nice.
I'm a very staunch non-time traveler.
Okay.
Yeah,
JJ, are you time traveling at all?
No.
Me neither. Yeah.
I'll just exploit.
I'm too lazy to.
I'll just exploit the resources like that stupid
Yes.
tarantula bullshit. But that's about as far.
I'll
as
do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So Sam, how many townspeople are living in your town?
There are 8 people, including I now have the campsite. So I got set up with Bob the cat.
Yay.
Okay.
Has moved in.
I don't have that yet.
I think you have room for 9 villagers.
Yeah.
So I'm like waiting up. I've got like the amiibo cards to Opel.
I have a bunch of amiibo cards, and I've been trying to find them. I know they're here somewhere, and I can't find them.
They were on Best Buy. Actually, had a bunch of amiibo cards like a month ago. When they first announced that the amiibo cards were available, I'm like, I'm gonna hop on Best Buy and take a look. They were still selling like old amiibo cards for like, $1 a pack or $1.50 a pack or something. I'm like, oh shit, I should load up on these fuckers and resale. And then coronavirus hit, and I didn't feel like doing anything. Depressed after that. Well, that's cool. So yeah, the amount of stuff that I'm half expecting them to be releasing over the next, the next year, because they're going to have a Mario thing happening with Animal Crossing, with like probably clothing and that kind of stuff. That was one of the rumored leaks, or one of the rumors that's floating around, which is pretty normal. Every time there was a big game for like the first year of Pocket Camp, they always released some type of content to coincide with it. Like they had Zelda content when Breath of the Wild came out or whatever it was. So I expect them to do something similar with New Horizons. But it's good stuff. I'm still digging it. I'm taking my time. It's good to see you guys are still fully engaged on an island. So that's good.
I'm waiting for that Monster Hunter crossover.
I would not be surprised if something like that shows up eventually, because they're going to be putting shit out for a long time for this thing. Because who knows if anything's going to be coming out on time anymore.
Let me get Ganon back as one of my villagers, damn it.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. All right. Well, I think we're done talking about what we've been playing. Let's talk about what we're not going to be playing.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Last Effect 2? Last Effect 2.
Last Effect is really good.
Yeah, I was thinking about something else.
Mass Effect.
It is. You finished the fight again. Now that's Halo. I'm all over the place today. Last of Us 2 and VR Iron Man both got delayed, I guess, indefinitely. With the reason being, at least for The Last of Us 2, that they just can't release it in this climate right now. Like they can't get. They want a physical release, and that's just not really feasible for a game of that size with the amount of like disc pressing and shipping and selling that has to happen. Even if they could do the first 2, it's not like they can expect people to go to a store and buy them.
We need the escapism of going to a horrible virus-destroyed, fungus-destroyed America where everyone's quarantined. We just need that right now to escape from our reality.
And we can't have it.
Can't have it.
We can't have nice things, guys.
No, we cannot.
I'm the only human being on the planet interested in Iron Man VR, I am sure.
I'm actually interested as well.
If I had a VR setup, I'd be way into it, but
I don't know. There's not enough like like Half-Life Alex is like the first like feels like big budget VR thing in a very long time. I just want I'll take anything big budget VR instead of just like they just put out the Room or Room VR. stuff, and like I like those.
Not based on the movie.
Not based on the Tommy Wiseau
Yeah,
product.
not Tommy Wiseau's The Room, just Room.
Holy shit! Give me a Tommy Wiseau VR game.
Now, just to be clear, wasn't there
just berating you?
Wasn't there like a movie that was just called Room that was like 4 different directors in a hotel?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There
Yeah,
was.
and it's not that either.
No.
Sorry to get your hopes
I
up,
mean,
America.
Yeah. I mean,
It could have been that.
Yeah, who's to say? I haven't played through it.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. What else is what isn't a fair point?
Oh, before you get onto that, the responses, the replies to Naughty Dog's tweet were, oh man, gamers.
They're catching fists.
Gamers.
Yeah.
I implore you to read through those because there's some really angry folks.
You can just find the tweet. You can find the tweet on Twitter under, I think it's just It's Naughty Dog's account, right? It's not PlayStation. It's
Naughty Dog was both have it, but Naughty Dog's is the one. That has the big responses.
People suck. You're in a quarantine. Be fucking nicer, you assholes. So there's that. Speaking of which, Pete Hines on Twitter, Bethesda's Pete Hines, has announced that they will not be hosting a digital showcase in June because of coronavirus. Don't want to get people sick over the video feeds, I guess.
Well, so they always had them live in person at the show, and then whether it's like a press conference or something, but now they're just saying we're just not going to do anything.
We're just not going to do it, which is real great because they probably don't have anything.
That's
Starfield's not coming. Elder Scrolls 6 not coming.
Yeah.
Coronavirus is a great excuse for them to not do anything this year and get out like kings.
This is a great excuse to not go out there and talk about Fallout 76.
Yeah,
exactly.
Which has a new update coming out that I'm not going to talk about because I don't care about that game anymore. Also not happening. Combo Breaker 2020.
Combo Breaker 2020.
This one's cool. I say cool. So Combo Breaker 2020 is canceled because of COVID-19. They're doing refunds and like rescheduling like people's like registrations for the events to next year. So instead of just being like, well, I guess I'm not going and that's out of my pocket, like at least you're maybe going to the one next year, assuming the world doesn't collapse and the economy doesn't require an entire overhaul that fucks everybody over for the next decade as we all figure out how to work in this post-apocalyptic wasteland of ours.
Bottle caps, baby. Stop
bottle caps.
Well, speaking of bottle caps, that might be what Randy Pitchford's paying his employees.
Oh boy.
Fucking Randy Pitchford underpaying his employees, promising them like huge bonuses if Borderlands 3 does super well. Borderlands 3 does super well, and Randy Pitchford tells them they're not getting their fucking bonuses.
Gotta pay for that. Gotta pay for all those Epic Store exclusivity deals that everyone seems to hate.
Fucking Randy Pitchford, man.
I can't. I get every time his name comes up in the news, it's never a fun story. It's always something that makes you upset.
Upset or kind of sickened or So a little background on this one is that the way that Gearbox is set up is the whole profit sharing thing. So employees there basically get paid less than what is below average.
It's not below average. They get paid less than minimum wage, don't they?
No, I heard it was below average for what their things are. What a typical person in their careers. Anyways, they're well below average. What I heard in the idea that you're going to get profit sharing, which is great. So don't worry about it. This game's going to sell so well. It's going to be awesome. And then shit hits the fan, and you can't get that money because you made some poor business decisions. Well, that's not how you treat your employees, and that's why you're selling snake oil, right? When you tell people it's profit sharing, we're going to make so much money on this game, I promise. And it's like, oh, the game fails. Granted, Borderlands 3 did phenomenal, which that's the problem, I think. If Borderlands 3 did shit, then people could be like, all right, well, crap, we got fucked over. But Borderlands 3 did phenomenal, and these folks aren't getting anything.
Well, and it's especially dog shit because Gearbox specifically uses that profit sharing model to recruit new employees.
Yeah, exactly. Guess who's not going to be believing that profit sharing model anymore? Anybody. If your biggest game on the planet doesn't get you any good profit sharing, it ain't getting you anything.
Yeah,
it ain't getting you good employees.
Like what's Gearbox going to put out next that's going to have that sort of security
Mhm.
of Borderlands 3 at this point? Like
Right.
Bulletstorm 2?
Well, I mean, that's a possibility.
I don't know.
I'm sure the Duke Nukem version on the Switch is doing great. I'm sure.
I'm just so glad that it brought back that screenshot of I believe he was responding to IGN or Eurogamer about the why you have to fuck me like this.
That was was that GameSpot?
I'm not sure who. It was in response to, I think they wrote stuff about Borderlands having some microtransactions in it. And I guess he went on stage and like specifically said like, hey, these are not microtransactions, but like then described exactly how microtransactions work.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, guess what? You described microtransaction. He's like, why'd you fuck me on this, IGN or
Whoever
Eurogamer?
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eddie Pitchford's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He sucks.
Yeah. No,
That
he
dude sucks.
Sucks. Yeah. Always has. Always will. I mean, dating like that, like Alien Isolation, like all that bullshit.
Orange, yeah.
Or yeah, calling.
Hey, you want to know something else that sucks, but is actually funny? Square Enix. Square Enix pushed an update for Final Fantasy IX on Steam. That I guess they must have crossed a 0 and a 1 because it deleted the entire game.
What?
Yeah, so SteamDB.info.
Oh,
They track like changes in games, like patch updates, and then track listings and shit like that. They're like a cataloger of everything Steam. I've got an update pulled up right here from, I believe it's today. It was from 16 hours ago, and it's all it is removed file and then file names and like remove file Steam API.dll, remove file MSVCR120.dll, etc. All the game data, all the cutscenes, all the assets.
Oh Lord.
Poor V.
Yeah.
Not fun.
I assume it was unintentional.
It would be great if it wasn't. It's just like Scorched Earth from Square Enix. No, you're gonna play Final Fantasy VII.
Fuck this Final Fantasy in particular. And speaking of Square Enix and Final Fantasy VII, the Final Fantasy VII remake broke street date in Australia.
Is it really broke?
No, it's they shipped it early and everybody knew that. But as of today, apparently some store down there broke street date.
I should get a copy. Well, I can't go get a copy. I can't leave my fucking house. But
just have a quick jaunt to Australia where there's a shitload of COVID.
So shitload of COVID everywhere right now.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy shit. Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty popular game for people, I think.
It's coming out at a
Some
good
folks might
time.
like that. Yeah.
Hey, guess what I just found out? I actually own Final Fantasy IX on Steam.
Hey.
Yeah. What did you buy that for?
I don't know. Is that what updated? It is what updated.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Now, technically, you don't own Final Fantasy IX.
Technically, you don't own.
That's really funny.
I came very close to buying Final Fantasy VIII on the Switch the other day, or like last week or 2 weeks ago when it was on sale. I'm like, oh shit, should I get it? And I thought, nah.
You actually should get it.
I have like a million games on my Switch already. My Switch has really become my my console version of Steam, and so Final
Fantasy VIII is the best Final Fantasy.
Yeah. I like in one aspect that they use the like phone versions of them, so you can just have the cheat codes at your ready on those Final Fantasy games. So that's nice.
What else you got news wise? There's some other stuff.
There's some stuff, but that's pretty much.
Here, I'm gonna throw a couple out. Oh,
wow.
Did we lose it? Did he die?
Well,
wow. I guess that was it for the news. Holy shit.
All the news forever.
All the news. He's like, you know what? Fuck this. That's it. Netflix confirms Castlevania season 4. Oh. I haven't started watching season 3 yet, so season 4 is coming up. Hey, there he is. All right, adding him back in there.
Ooh, push
Uh,
me to the side.
Guess who went to click to a news story and his whole browser locked up?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
I thought you tried to open Final Fantasy IX and it took you with it.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's the little the blue guy, the black mage on Final Fantasy IX?
Vivi.
Vivi?
Vivi. Yeah.
Yeah.
6-6. Final Fantasy 6-6. Go ahead. What's up?
I
What
don't
else
have
do
any
you
more
have?
news stories. My
That's
browser
it?
crashed. I
No,
lost
you're
all my
good.
news stories.
Oh, I said
You
Netflix
tell me-
says season 4 Near Replicant is getting a remaster.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean,
What's
you
its
guys like
its
that.
insane name? I forget. It's
Oh god, it is Near Replicant version Near Replicant for version dot 1.224.744.87139. Of course.
cool.
Does
Right?
that
Of
mean
course.
anything in the near universe?
I have no idea.
I bet that
Um,
means something.
it
It's
might.
got to.
I mean, it probably directly ties the two Nier games together a little bit more for some reason. Wasteland 3 is also delayed. That one's going to August. Everything's fucking getting delayed again. Welcome
Yeah.
delays part 2.
We're at a point in time right now where it seems like every consumer facing product is now trying to make the decision of whether or not they want to release on time
Yeah.
or hold off and hope to God that they're still relevant in a year.
Yeah, seriously, because it's you look at something like Last of Us, right? Last of Us is gonna come out now. At the earliest, it'll be like August-ish, right?
If
Because
not a whole year, did they say when they're getting delayed to? I don't
They
think they
said
released a
indefinite.
date.
no, I said indefinitely.
Definitely,
but
yeah. So that could mean next week. It could mean fucking
Yeah,
2022.
because they gotta make those collector's editions. What happens, right? Because they've made those contracts. They know how many. Best Buy bought so many versions of of their games, so they got to make
Yeah.
those. So, anyways, could be August. I'm gonna assume, but then you're right up to new console stuff. So you're
Yeah.
promoting you're promoting a console. And remember, in June, there's another big release coming out, Ghost of Tsushima. I would not be surprised.
I would say no, it's not.
That could get pushed. And now you're looking at PlayStation's two of their 3 big games. Obviously, Final Fantasy VII, but that's owned by Square Enix. Their 2 big first-party games pushed into the fall time frame when they should be focusing on a new console. Then you got to start thinking, well, do you hold that console from fall into the beginning of the year? Because you have all these games now, or do you just put those games out on the new console instead?
And we don't know what manufacturing's going to be like. For
We
these
have
guys.
no idea.
If they're starting to make those to hit retail at a certain point, like
Yeah.
everyone needs
Yep.
to make everything because it's been down for 2-3 months or whatever. So
Yeah, but shit's getting backlogged, and you have to ramp up. Like ramp up for different factories, plants is different. So who knows? Who knows how if it'll all happen all at once, or if it'll, who knows how much is being done in the U.S. what the trade situation is going to be like. But delays, baby. Yeah, Wasteland 3 is delayed. One thing that wasn't delayed was well, maybe it was delayed. You kind of think it was Modern Warfare 2 remastered campaign, which was actually teased like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago almost.
Yeah.
Showed up on PSN yesterday. So there you go.
And everybody loves it.
And everybody loves it. It's the no Russian.
No Russian. There you go.
No
Everyone's just
Russian.
finally bring that back.
Here's one thing that's not a joke, and maybe this is the best story to end on, is that Atari is making a Pong RPG called Pong Quest.
Atari has a lot of plans, don't they?
They're still supposedly making a console.
I have 2 questions about that.
Go ahead.
1, do they have a release date for it?
Soon.
2, okay, I have 3 questions then. 2, have they announced consoles?
Yes, everything.
Including PC?
Including PC.
3, can I review that? That sounds hilarious.
Actually, it does sound stupid. I'm like mildly intrigued about that game because, like, you look at Puzzle Quest, you're like, who wants to play a match 3 RPG? And now I'm like, oh fuck, Puzzle Quest is one of my go-to games on my Switch. I'm like, oh fuck, I've been replaying it. I don't mind. So yeah, maybe Pong game. I was watching the trailer and I thought, weirdly, I can get behind this. I can get
Yeah,
behind.
the trailer was like, oh man, this might actually
Yeah,
be in my
this
wheelhouse.
might
Huh?
actually work, guys. Shit.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
I'm 100% all in on that.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yep.
so dumb.
It sounds so dumb it might work. Anything else? Any other news, or is that it?
That's pretty much it. Unless
Wow.
Sam has something. What's up,
Yes,
Sam?
I do. So I believe Cellar Doors is their name.
Yeah,
they are
Cellar Door
working.
Games.
Yes, they are working on Rogue Legacy 2.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Which
That's
is
cool.
the follow-up to one of the best games. So
Rogue Legacy 1.
yeah.
Cadence of Hyrule.
I actually don't
So
know if do I have Rogue I don't think I've ever played Rogue Legacy.
Rogue Legacy is an incredible roguelike, and
Yeah, it's real
arguably
good.
is one of the reasons that the roguelike genre is so popular right now.
It's super
That,
accessible as a
that game was
roguelike.
Is it?
fucking
Okay.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like you're gonna get me to buy that. Fine.
It's my second most played Vita game. I think.
Oh,
That's right. It was on Vita, wasn't it? Yeah.
there is one more story.
What's that?
Somebody noticed registration within Steam. Steam's like get the game list basically for an upcoming title. Little game called Sea of Thieves.
Oh yeah, that's insane. Are people freaking out at Microsoft right now? Are they telling them that Microsoft is the worst thing ever that for putting their games out and going multi-platinum for their game?
No, Microsoft fans seem to be good people.
Yeah, that's true. They do. They actually seem to be normal. You mean?
Oh shit.
I'm bringing those console wars back, baby. We're about to hit a new
Yeah,
generation.
fuck yeah. The title for this episode will be Microsoft people seem to be good people.
Nice.
Good times. All right.
I'll play that on Steam. Why not?
Yeah. It might actually. I mean, it'll do well on there.
I mean, you can already play it on. It's not even like you can play it on PC. Anybody who
Yeah.
got Game Pass for $1 a month,
Yeah.
you can play that game right now. It's fine. It's
Isn't Halo on Steam as well, or there's a
Yeah.
bunch of there's a few Microsoft games on
Yeah.
Steam. That's not.
I think there's a Gears on Steam.
The new one I think is on Steam. I thought right.
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah.
Very cool, my friends. Very cool. Well, I think that's it news wise. I think that's it gaming wise. I think that's it with my drink, and I'm tangled up on my shit here. Hey, that was a fun show. I think we had a good time, guys. We chatted. We got through a couple little technical hiccups with the audio, but JJ's got the fan going there or something. I don't know what it is. Anyways,
it's
you
Washington
Hey,
State. It could be
Before
true.
we go, I learned how to cook hamburgers today.
for the first time.
Well, I'm very bad at it, so they usually come out burnt. Look at the fucking size of this thing.
Oh, there you go.
Holy
Wow, look
shit.
at that.
Yeah.
Is it cooked all the way
Wow.
through?
That's a
No.
hamburger.
That's
No, it's not.
Oh well, I mean, some pink's okay. I just meant like you didn't do the thing where you cooked part of it and then mushed it all together because that's the quickest way to die.
No, I cooked it. Mostly.
I don't like that you keep adding mostly to the end of that sentence.
You're like, it worked out.
Listen, I tried to
Mostly.
time it so the burgers would be done when the fries were done. And the fries were done, so I stopped cooking the burgers.
Oh
What's
my
wrong?
god. I stopped bleeding for
that's-
the most part.
That's how they teach you how to cook it in culinary school. Once the fries are done, the burger's done. No questions asked.
Burger time.
Bye.
Oh shit! All right. With that, I'm gonna let you guys go. You can find me at Dolly Demofsky. You can find us at SideQuesting, SideQuesting TV. You're gonna find us at our houses because we ain't leaving anywhere. Wow, Scratty was so pissed off by me. He's devastated by my horn honk. He hid himself.
No, I'm just playing.
Oh, you're taking big giant bites of the burger. Where can we find you, Aaron?
You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at ScrattyBones, where I will eventually be streaming Last Oasis once the fucking servers are back up. And maybe something else. I don't know.
Where can we find you? Wow, that was loud. Where can we find you? Where can we find you, JJ?
Who knows these days? It's
Who knows?
home for sure. That's the_double_J on Twitter. That's the best way to find me. If for whatever
And your
reason.
podcast and the podcast, the Disney Compendium.
Disney Compendium. It's been on a bit of a hiatus, but we'll be back this week with
We'll be back.
Home on the Range, which just
Ooh.
Hey, let's talk about Kingdom Hearts. How does Roxas get a Keyblade?
That is out of my pay grade as terms
That's
of
above
Disney
your
lore.
Oh shit! I forgot I had You Might Build a Boat. I forgot I re-downloaded that after we talked about it last time.
Yeah.
Good shit. And where can we find you, Sam? All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening to this side question. Thank you. Because fuck Sam, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
We love you, Sam. You're not online anymore.
No, I'm not. Listen. Get on Animal Crossing if you want to find me.
What's your friend code on Animal Crossing?
Yeah, man. My Dodo code is no.
My Dodo code.
Gates are open. Come on.
Gates are always open over here at Starwind Islands.
What's your island name, JJ?
Duckburg.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Of course it
My
is.
daughter, for her dance recital, if it happens this year, her the song they're singing is the theme song to DuckTales, and I'm so freaking happy that her dance recital song is a theme song to DuckTales. It made me a proud papa.
There you go.
She doesn't watch DuckTales, but I'm happy.
That song slaps though, so it's
It
fine.
does. Even the modern version, both versions are awesome. So.
Fantastic.
All right, we'll see y'all in the next episode of the Side Quest. Adios. Goodbye.